So, hello, fellow Earthlings. This is Earthling 6455463728. We all want people to be in some way or fashion to like us. That's a nice way of saying it. To be addicted to us, to be addicted to what we have to sell, what we have to offer. You might say no, but listen in. So I'm Earthling, yada yada yada, and I am the eldest, I believe, of 8 kids. I don't know all of the other 8, but I think I know at least 7. Well, I think I know at least 6, because counting me, that would be 8, so yeah. My street cred is an MBA that I haven't really used, a computer science degree that I really haven't really used too much. I used to be a reservist in the Army for a while. I did Latin dance. I can speak a couple of languages, really basically, and I can touch a basketball rim, at least the ones that I've tried. I don't know if I can still do it. Anyway, we are all big tobacco. We all want to be big tobacco. And, some of you might think, hey, yeah, just because I want to be liked doesn't mean I want to be big tobacco. Well, it kind of does. So the whole idea of big tobacco is that they have an addictive substance in their product, and I'm sure they're really happy to have it there because it means that they have a captive audience, people who willingly are coming back again and again to spend their hard-earned money on this product that these guys can put in their pockets, even though this thing is deleterious to their customers' health and ultimately kills them. They really were very bent on continuing to get new clients. They were bent on targeting the youth, and with respect to vaping and so on, with all of the different flavors, yeah, it's the same industry, but we are all like that. We all want, if you're a guy, and you're straight, you want girls to love you. If you're a girl and you're straight, you want guys to love you. You want the love of your parents. You want to be indispensable at your job, to be the employee that people want to hold on to, so they're willing to increase your pay. You want to be well known in your profession. Let's say you're a journalist. Let's say you're at your church. You often want the recognition of the people in your church that you're a respectable, upright Christian. And you'd probably like if people would come to you and seek your counsel for their problems, for example. And we're all like that. We all want people to want us. And it really doesn't seem so bad to have people want us, does it? No, it's a pleasant feeling to be respected, to be revered, to be liked, even to be worshipped. That's maybe as a cult leader, maybe that's going too far. But it isn't easy, is it? It is not easy to be liked and revered, and no sooner do you have some people liking you than other people will not. If you're an actor, you want as many people as possible to come and see your film. Or if you're in a play, you want it to be a hit play wherever it is, if it's Broadway, wherever. But in doing that, in having people come to see your play, in having people pay attention to what you say, in having people want to spend time with you, you are taking attention away from other people who want those same limited supply of things, correct? People liking you it's not going to make their lives necessarily painful or difficult or hard in the same way as big tobacco, is it? But if you have or get as much attention as you want, let's say from your mother, that means there's less attention to go around for your siblings, if you have siblings, or for your father, or whoever, is in vying for your mother's attention, for her best friends, if she has any. So it's not always blameless to have people like you, to want to come and see your play or your performance, or buy your newspaper, or buy your product, or whatever it is. It can deprive somebody else of that same thing that they want, correct? Now, the whole reason why I was thinking of this thing anyway was that I remember hearing this singer, and I guess she's had her 15 minutes of fame. It was not as high as Michael Jackson's or Madonna's. I think it's Meghan Trainor. I think she's had her time. There was a time, I think it's like, what's the name of this plus-sized singer who more than likely has also had her time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She was saying how she would like people to be addicted to her songs. She would like people to, her songs to be like is it an earworm? Is that a good thing? Where, the song is just playing over and over in that person's head. And I thought, wow, she used that word, that A word, addicted. And then I remember hearing, I guess it's this person who designs flavors for foods, and someone was interviewing him, I guess, and they suggested to him that, hey, I guess you want people to be, or you want your products to have an addictive quality, right? And he says, yes. I don't think that he knew what he was saying, because they didn't really spin it in such a way that he was evil or something, but you could see that, yeah, that's what he wants. And we all know about gambling, Gambling is, especially in casinos, it's designed in such a way where you don't know if it's daytime or nighttime inside of the casino. And the way that the slot machines are arranged, the way that the tables are laid out, the way that, you can, in some places, get complimentary food at the casinos. All of these things are designed to get you to stay, to continue to play and play and play. And just the whole idea, even, of fast food, beyond the flavors and the colors and the presentation, the whole idea that, not even fast food, I guess everywhere you go into the store, hey, welcome to so-and-so, may I take your order? Smile. Get people to feel comfortable and happy. Like, you want them to, when they think of you, think of your product, think of your service, think of whatever it is, that they immediately feel good. Like Coca-Cola, it's a sugary drink. Pepsi, it's a sugary drink. Any kind of Fanta, any kind of orange juice, all of these things, they're just sugary drinks. But in the commercials, in the advertisements, there is the promotion of the same feeling that one can imagine if one were to take a snort of cocaine. Your mind, colors and excitement of that snort of cocaine. And maybe you're just an ordinary guy who doesn't want too much from the world, except you want to be able to attract girls. And there's this whole idea of keno, which is that, you basically touch somebody's arm so that they come to associate you with the pleasant feeling of being touched in a non-threatening way. You touch their arm, you touch their shoulder, you touch the small of their back to get that kind of arousal from them. And in a different way, that's something that we want, isn't it? It's not just a one-way street where we want other people to need us and to want us and want our products or services or whatever. As people, we also want to want things. We would like to feel good in the presence of someone that we like. If we have this idea that people who are attractive are exciting, that's why if you ask people, that's what they say. They say attractive people. You have to phrase it, I guess, in a particular way. If you just say, are attractive people smarter? Maybe people might say no, but we want to follow that charismatic leader. Many smokers enjoy smoking. They know that it's not good for them, but it's not like, if you said, I can make you not want to smoke right now, I think there are a lot of people who might not want to do that. I can say that when I was a smoker, and of late, for some reason, I've been thinking of cigarettes, which I need to make sure it never gets out of control. But I don't know that I would have said, yes, snap your fingers and take away a desire from me to have any cigarettes at all. I don't know that I would have just immediately said, yeah, definitely, let's do that. In many ways, even as consumers who know that a cigarette, the feeling from that is fleeting and the deleterious effects of it are much more present. That, food, again, the taste of it is fleeting, and the after effects of eating good tasting food, too much of it, is not a good thing. Even though we know that watching too much TV or spending too much time on the computer is not necessarily a good thing. We know all of these things with our brains, with this rational part of us. But it's not like we are actively looking around in our lives to disengage from these addictive things that we know on some level are not giving the things that they promise. The sad thing about life is that many industries, many of us, not even industries, just many of us, period, in our lives are big tobacco. We're as bad as or worse than big tobacco in many ways. When we are in a codependent relationship where we are basically supporting somebody who is drinking too much, somebody who is eating too much, somebody who's smoking too much, someone who is spending too much time doing anything that isn't good for them. We don't even have to be the person that says, listen, you need to stop it. It's our habit. Whatever activity that we're doing in life, good, bad, or indifferent, it's a habit. It's a habit of buying that ice cream for that person that you know probably needs to lose weight. Even though you know that you shouldn't, you want to be nice, so you buy it for them anyway. Or it's easy. It's easy to give your kid a smartphone and leave them to their own devices so you have enough time to do your work or this or that or the other. You know you probably shouldn't be doing that with your kid, but you're doing it anyway. If you have, a restaurant or you are part of a fast food organization that is providing food that is not healthy, it's like cigarettes. But I don't think any one of us would say, oh no, I can't be a part of this industry anymore. or I can't be a part of this relationship, or I have to stop giving my kid, a tablet or a smartphone, and having them just get addicted to this short-term, distracting form of attention. Or me and my friends, we go out too often to drink, and I should find or encourage us to do something that's more healthy or more productive or whatever the case is. No, it isn't. And we will be like big tobacco, and we will just try to maintain the status quo, or be more like big tobacco and have people and organizations and whatever be more dependent on us, which is sad. It's not all of us all of the time for everything, but it's kind of sad. Anyway, that's me. I don't know if I put across what I was trying to put across in this one. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, listen to some of my other stuff, not listen to some of my other stuff, not listen to this even. But please do as much as you would like someone else to do if this were your piece. Have a good one. Peace.